Hey guys, it's your girl DJ Sims and I'm here with DJ Limelight for the Culture Podcast. And today is very special because we have a very interesting guest who you've probably seen all over social media. He goes by the name of SV.
Yes, SV.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm good.
You know what, it's so good to finally have you up in our studio. Well, because I feel like you've been doing a lot of sick content online.
Yeah.
And obviously we became friends, you know what I'm saying? I've always been watching your stuff. First and foremost, how is life treating SV right now?
Life is treating me alright. Like, I can't complain. All God's grace. Yeah.
And where would you say, like, for example, your journey started with social media? So we know you're on social media now. We know you love making content.
Yeah.
But you're still quite young. You know, you mentioned off camera that you're 17.
Yeah.
So that's quite young to get into it. I mean, I got into it when I was like 17 as well. But where did it start for you? Like, for example, take it back to school times. Like, did you enjoy school?
2021, 2022, like my friend Young Zahib, obviously he's off the camera right now. He got me into content and I went by the name SV Story Times and I still am the name SV Story Times. I done a story time on how my calculator like broke in an exam. Obviously, like it wasn't like legit, but like it was something that happened. And then after, like within the week, like 2-3 weeks, I'm like on 4,000 followers. Like my followers are rising, I'm blowing. People in school are recognizing me. Like the next day I went in school, like it was just chaotic. And then after that, my account got banned, started again. So I got banned at 3,000 followers. I started again. Now I'm sitting at 48.7k on TikTok and 8k on Instagram. And and then one time, and then obviously I started doing like other content, not just like doing story time. I started making like comedy skits. I started like later on in my journey, started doing like food reviews, and I just started like doing. Obviously, then after, like when Sidhu Musiwala passed away, I done a tribute to his song, and that started all like just on the side road, just as content. I done a tribute. Then after I saw that it was working for me and the algorithm was liking what I was doing, I kept on doing it. And then,
it's been a steady growth in terms of social media presence. We can see that as well. And for those who don't know, you're Indian, you're Punjabi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people even realize what you are online and stuff.
No.
You don't really bother about telling people that. You just kind of go with who you are on face value. But how much of an influence has it played in your life, you know, being Punjabi, being Sikh, and doing content, the kind of content that you do, being so affiliated with artists as well, because we always see you at someone's gate crashing, someone's wedding or Mendy or something, and people are more than happy to have you there and you have a good time. So I guess that's also part of the culture too, right?
Yeah. So I would say that like my journey like would be like, I would say that like I started to explode like when like I went 5RB, DJ Azor, shout out to DJ Azor, like he really like done what he could for me. And Johnny Nothing before like the show, before when I called DJ Azor, I remember this, I called DJ Azor and DJ Azor was at the shoot I think it was Cooling, which is out right now. Them times. And then after I spoke to like Johnny Nothing over the phone and like in the Bon Mocha, they spoke to me over the phone and then just like an experience, it's just like one experience, like a moment to having them times that they showed me so much love as a 17-year-old who's just like trying to achieve, like just make his mom proud and achieve what he can just to make her proud. And like they showed me so much love and support that day. And that day like was like a day where like people now know me even more because of the boost that they gave me, which allowed me to go to like other events, Degi Bonu, I saw Mani Sandu and Sukha, and like that was like one experience that people would want to meet. Like when I post here and there, or that I met Sukha, I get messages saying, "Oh, I want to meet him." Like mainly this one's for the girls. Like girls, they like Sukha, they're like, "Oh, I want to meet him," or this and that.
Yeah, but they gas for you as well, because you're a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
You're getting to meet your favorite artist, I guess. What's been like, you'd say, your biggest highlight? Because you mentioned, meeting these artists in particular. But what's been like one of the highlight pieces of content, what was one of the most viral videos that's really helped you besides that first one?
I think the ones that like helped me the most to blow was like the covers that I was singing, the songs that I was singing, which allowed like artists that are online or someone that knows artists to share the cover to the artist for them to like follow me or just show me some love, like just like a message saying, oh, like I'm liking your content or whatever that artists would say. But like one that really like made me go viral was like when Johnny Nothing and like in the Bummo, like they invited me on stage. That was just like one of my like highlighted like moments, because I never thought that it would happen. I never thought that Johnny Nothing or Mocha would even invite me to be on stage with them, because obviously like they're number one in the world right now, and it's just just a nice experience.
Yeah, how did it feel performing on stage? Like, did you feel like that was something you want to continue doing maybe in the future? Yeah, like maybe even getting into music?
Like it was like I was nervous, but like I just knew that I just had to like do it, because it's just like a one-time thing that you never know like if music is really gonna be your career. So it's just like a one-time thing. But I'm hoping that I make my own music. Like obviously I do covers and stuff. Like now I think like it's time that I should try and make my own music now.
Yeah, I think you should do a tune with Chani and Indapal, man.
Well, if that happens, then it happens.
No, but you need to make that happen. I think they need to make it happen.
Yeah, I think they...
Yeah, we can send this to them, and I'm sure they're going to make it happen.
Yeah. You mentioned your mum, making your mum proud. So
yeah.
I felt like this was a good time for you to speak about something very personal and very deep. And obviously, I asked you before the interview if you're comfortable talking about it. Because, a lot of people go through losing a parent, and a lot of people haven't been through that. I'm way older than you. I haven't lost a parent.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even know how that feels.
Yeah.
And when you posted about losing your mum 5 years ago, was it?
Yeah.
It was 5 years ago yesterday. For me, that was like a big eye-opener, because I've only seen one side to you, which is, kind of funny, very bubbly, very out there.
Yeah.
People don't get to see what goes on behind the scenes and what happens in your personal world.
Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about that. So how old was you when you lost your mum?
So I think I was in year 8, year 9, and like I remember that I was in hospital. I had some issues going on with me as well that week, and like obviously all I remember my dad was saying that your mum's not well, like she's not well, like she's ill. So after, luckily that day when I found out, I got discharged from the hospital and I went home, and my mum was like really ill, and then like it's about to go sleep. It's like 12 o'clock at night. And my mum just said that to my dad that she had some rashes on her back, and I called the ambulance. And obviously my mum couldn't walk down the stairs because I live in a flat. Like my mum couldn't walk down the stairs all of a sudden. So I called the ambulance and I told them, look, come, like my mum needs some help. I just they took her to the hospital. So she was there for like a month. She had like, obviously them times there was COVID as well. So she had a COVID test done that. Yeah, and then you can get the results back within a certain amount of days. So she didn't get her results back, and then in COVID after my mom like they said that she's more ill. Like they're saying that so one doctor said that she can go home, but the other doctor said that no, she can't go home. So they done like a test on her, and they said that she's in COVID, like she has COVID. So then. Okay, fine. She had COVID. Then my dad called her, and my dad said that obviously that I'm going to sleep, and then everyone's going to sleep. You go sleep as well. Then the next day in the morning, my dad's calling her. I'm calling her. No one's answering the phone. And then after my dad, like I went out. I came back home. My dad called the hospital, and they said, "Oh, my mom's in like emergency. There's an emergency. Not that we didn't know that it was my mom. It was my mom that's the emergency." So they put her on ICU. They put her in ICU, and then I remember me going to school, and I'm just at the shop. Like when you're just like going to school and you just go get a drink from the shop and just in the morning get a little Lucozade just to power up your day. I'm going to the shop. I get a phone call. My dad said to me that I'm going to work, or I'm going to the hospital. I don't know. So then later, I said okay, that's fine. And when I went to school. like teachers came up to me and they like gave me a note saying that I have to go home early. Like I'm thinking that there's something just that my dad just have to pick me up early or something. So they just said that my nan and granddad are gonna pick me up. And then after they picked me up, and I was at my nan's house, and no one was at home. It was just me and my sister, my aunt, and everyone else was at the hospital. And then after, like, my aunt said that I have to like say like a message so that my mum could wake up and stuff. But like she didn't, like, unfortunately she didn't make it, and she didn't wake up. And also because she had the cardiac crash in the brain, she had a blood clot. Like she didn't wake up. And then when I was about to go sleep, like 1 o'clock at my nan's house, like everyone's come like home, like everyone's upset and crying and stuff, and I don't know what happened. Then they sat me and my sister down, and they said to us that, look, your mum has passed away because of this at like 1 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
That sounds real deep. And then, you know, like after she's passed away, you know, obviously you guys have a funeral and everything happens. All the relatives slowly start to like fade away a little bit, and you go back to like an everyday life.
Yeah.
What was that like for you at such a young age? We're talking like, how old were we talking about, 13, 12?
Yeah. You know so like everyone was close by me at the start, and then so then after like everyone was close by, they planned the funeral and how it's gonna happen and what's gonna happen. Everyone's still close. Then after the funerals happened, so like some conversations started to come out that never used to come out when my mum was around, or like arguments start to happen, and like people go separate ways. So for example, like my dad, he don't speak to my mum's side of the family because my mum's side of the family, like they had like little arguments or whatever they had between them after my mum passed away. So now like no one, like my dad don't really speak to my mum's side of the family.
Yeah.
And would you say now, like doing what you're doing, do you feel like, how's that impacted you? Do you feel like you want to just do things now to make her proud and kind of like set a career for yourself? And you know she's watching down on you anyway. So how does that impacted you?
Yeah. I just want to make my mum proud and just keep doing what I'm doing. And obviously now, like some relatives that all my relatives never used to speak to me, and now they like find out that I'm on socials, that someone's told them that I'm on socials, and they come try to message me and stuff. Like not that I don't talk to them or anything, but I just think to my head that like when I actually needed you, you were just never there for me. And now that you just see me that I'm on social media, I'm doing well, and like all of a sudden you want to like just come back and just check up on me.
And you know we're fast approaching Mother's Day.
Yeah.
How does that feel for you at the moment? Like, does it give you the time and space to reflect on the relationship that you had with your mum when she was here? Or do you feel sadness, and do you kind of feel a bit like dark about it?
Yeah, I feel like dark about it. Like normally I go to the Gurdwara, I go pray, and obviously I leave some flowers at her grave. Yeah. But like I feel like dark about it. Like I see everyone, like most kids with their mum and dad at a young age, like every kid should have, and like I just don't have that because I don't have that voice. Like someone, like I don't have that voice for me to be heard. Like people get fed on a silver spoon. I don't have that. I have to like generally get up and like work for that. Like if my mum was around, like I would get the same like treatment.
Would you say that's like motivated you to maybe like kind of like grind more and, you know, get up and go chase your dreams?
Yeah. Because like I think that like mostly families like obviously some of my family like they support me, but some of my family don't because they think that like I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but just like some of them don't support me. They just think that I should like just not do social media.
Yeah, I think you're always going to get that at the beginning where,
especially
people that are supposed to be very close to you, they kind of doubt these different kind of avenues that you go through. But you seem very passionate about it, and it sounds like you're very adamant that you want to make your mum proud. Do you know what I'm saying? And she's definitely watching down on you and seeing how much impact you're having on people, because online when people react and when people are liking and sharing your videos, that's an impact that you're having on a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
And like, what's the relationship like with your sibling then? Like you said you got a sister, right?
Yeah,
so like it must have been quite hard for both of you.
Yeah, so I got one younger sister, and now she don't live with me, unfortunately. She's in foster care now. So like it's that like my dad's still trying to get her back in the family, but it's just like a bit hard. It's a bit hard for him as well, because like he just can't like, he's either gonna work or try to look after my sister and stuff, but like it's just like hard because she don't live. She's young. She like I do see her like every other week. Like I can do that, but she just don't. She's not in the house like in the house where she can understand, because after my mum passed away, like she kind of just like didn't know how to like react, so she's a bit like hard to like get along with.
Yeah, what would you say, like, you know, like now, like moving forward, your like sort of plans are, like with like social media, like your career, singing, music, everything. What would you say you want to like now do moving forward? Like
now moving forward, like I want to start actually like going studio, making my own songs, and like just work towards like becoming an artist.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. I think you should do it, man. I think you definitely got the confidence to do it, and you've been creating a lot of noise online. You got the work ethic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, we're excited for 2025 for you, my bro, and we're sure we're going to see you gatecrash a couple of weddings and a couple of Mendy's.
And coming out on more stages.
I am going to be performing with a global superstar, Juggy D, Sunday on 20th of April. And
love that.
Yeah, it's just a like opportunity.
Where is that?
That's going to be in Green Lane Banqueting Suite. Like if you want to like get a ticket and stuff, you can.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You don't want to bust me on a free ticket?
Just get it. It's like £35.
Bro, that's a lot of money right now. What's going on? I thought you were going to get me a little VIP treatment.
Nah.
That's it. Nah, it's been a pleasure catching up with you, and we're happy that you got to speak about something so deep and personal as well, and you know, people get to hear that side of you as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you got a message for everyone when it comes down to like, you know, motivation and doing something good with yourself?
I think like whatever you want to pursue, you should pursue it, because you never know where it could take you down in the future. Like I never thought that like social media was gonna be taking me to where I am. Like I never thought I was gonna be meeting these big artists that I've met or that I've seen. Like it's just like just chase your dreams, just go for it. It doesn't matter what people think online. Like me, I get so much hate comments. Like I've seen my comments. People like chat so much like on it. Like it's just like, why? Just like, what's the point? Like you don't know nothing about me, but you just want to like comment online.
Does it affect you though? Does it make you feel like some type of way? Does it upset you?
No, it doesn't. It just gives me like more engagement. So I just keep doing the same. So I just keep posting and posting, because it just gives like the more they comment, the more like I get more engagement. With my post, and that's why I want people to engage with it.
And it probably motivates you to just like be like, I'm just going to post more. You're the one that's with the artist on stages, and they're not. They're just probably some fake account anyways.
And how important is it to have good friend circles then? Because it sounds like you've been through a lot with family. And obviously you're doing stuff on social media, which also for a weaker-minded person, it could potentially affect them mentally, like in a negative way. But you seem very strong-minded.
So with friendship, I think that you should watch who would your friends like before social media, and who are your friends that come along the journey, and who are your friends that just want some clout of you, or just use your name just to say to people, oh yeah, I know SV, or I know this person. Like I think that it's very like mindful to know who your friends are. Because like obviously like the social media game is not a joke, like it's actually serious.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think friend circle is so important, and it sounds like, you know, you've got good people around you now, which is the main thing. But yeah, it was so nice to have you on.
Yeah.
I think this is like time for SV to maybe pull out a little performance for us.
Yeah, I don't mind. But he's going to charge me £35.
Yeah, or are you going to charge us £35? Do we have to come to the Juggy D one to see you perform?
Do a little a cappella, innit?
I don't know.
You don't?
I don't. I might as well.
Yeah. What do you have like a specific song that you want to do it to, or
Nah.
you're just gonna come up? You're just gonna.
I just should have. I don't know. Okay, I just gonna sing.
Go on.
एक तारा वजता वे रांझना नूर मेलदी मोरी चल व्या करवा लिए व्यापा दुनिया कोलो चोरी. Yeah.
Well, definitely, Chani and Inderpal are going to see this.
Yeah.
And you've spoken so highly of them.
Yeah, I did.
Anyways, and they've helped so much.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you chose their song to sing.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I think you sang it better than them as well. Big up SV, my bro.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.